What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Skewtuh. We are here today with the limited late models. I figured I'd do something a little bit different since I don't really talk when I race these things. I try and commentate what I was thinking at the time, or what I can remember, because this was yesterday at midnight. So we were running with Australians. The two gentlemen in front of me are American, or no? Yeah, I think the two in front of me are American. The guy right next to me, I think, is Australian. Um, there's, I think, 5 Australians in here, so the lag's kind of little high. This is a replay, so that way we can hear if anybody's talking, because I don't have it on. And in one of the upcoming races, right here, I saw that hole and I was like, fuck it, I'm going for it. But one of the up-and-coming races, I haven't listened to these ones. I listened to the replay on a UMP race later on. But the racing right here was incredible until everybody started going up top. For some reason, I don't like the top here at all. So it doesn't intimidate me. I just don't like my entries are so shit here. And I'm really comfortable on the bottom here for some reason. I don't really know why. But yeah, one of the upcoming UMP races, I was watching the replay to record the little picture-in-picture deal, and I get into it with a guy, not verbally because I didn't hear him, but yeah, he has something to say to me after it happens. So figured I would put my 2 cents in, because from my point of view, it was a lot different than what he thought happened, and you'll see why. It hasn't been the greatest of days for my safety rating, or whatever the hell the one is that keeps going up green. That's the only one I give a shit about, because that puts you in a higher higher. Fuck. I can't even think right now. Anyway. But yeah, I saw this guy coming in my mirror, and so I was like, I'm not going to the top. I'm not gonna push him off. I had room to move up, but like I said, I wasn't going to the top. He was faster than me. I figured I might as well get the hell out of his way, because I don't want to ruin his race. I don't want him running me hard, and then we both take each other out, because I'm clearly not as fast as those guys. And here, this is where I really this is the first time I actually race since the flood. So I'm kind of uncomfortable as it is anyways, but this track, the top really makes me kind of jittery, like right there. I tried to make it so I could come back, so I could come down the track with some sort of gumption, because this guy behind me, to my left, is a Pennzoil car, or not a Valvoline car. But this guy, the 4 car, he was one of the leaders. I think he was running second. But it's this one. The bottom, or the top, started becoming really treacherous up there in 1 and 2. So I was just like, you know what, I'll stay down here, see if I can't get it better down here.
I did not mean.
And I think the gentleman behind us got together. But yeah, I figured it was gonna happen, and it started to. You can see me start pulling them back, but I wasn't fast enough to keep up with them. they're pretty damn good. I really love this place, and there's Jesus, I don't remember that. When we were, I do remember in like the open lobby practice. I was sitting there going, man, I hope somebody says a prayer before this starts. Or not this one, the next one. I was like, I hope somebody says a prayer before we start, because man, we're gonna need one. Because there was 66, I think, that were signed up, and my group, I ended up, I think, in the second or third race. I can't remember the damn name of it now. Anyway, but everybody was
Nice pass, Jason.
was junking each other, and everybody was complaining. Guys were flying in on the track from the pits. I got ran over like 6 times coming out of the pits, because I sit, you know, the pit exit. And no, this guy wasn't having it, and then he kept wrecking, and then I would screw with something, or not something. I would reset the car, and then he'd hit me again. I'd reset the car, then he would hit me again. I was like, oh my goodness, this is gonna be a treat. But luckily, I was in the top split for this one, and then that one I think I was the second or third split. I remembered. Holy shit. But yeah, it kind of just stays like this. Nobody really gets close to each other again. It's kind of I don't know. I like it because it's competitive. If you can get up on somebody, it's really competitive. But because everybody's got the same stuff, everybody's just slow. The person that's able to find grip and keep the car, you know, with momentum, you're gonna be all right. But luckily, this doesn't last very long. But I figure after the race is over, we'll go check to see like what those guys were talking about, where the slider and all that stuff was, like what that was about. But I figure I'll put that at the end of the video, and well, I won't say like sliders or anything like that. Sliders are sliders. Some people think that something looks really cool with the slider, and others don't. I think sliders are badass if they're done right. I was happy to see that the race was over. Once we started catching up to traffic. But yeah, that was that. Let's go ahead and see what we can. And I don't think anybody really wrecked in this one. But yeah, it was.
Racing, Terry and Jason.
Yeah, it was a good race. But yeah, if you like, please subscribe and take care.